their plan B is going to be almost non-existent.
Yeah, and I just want to highlight quickly that this is a tree and protector draft that you're playing, so it's all about cutting the trees or protecting the trees. So Hector, gotta be careful, because this is what the opposing team usually does. They're gonna jump on you, and they're gonna look for first blood straight off of Hector, and Ty gonna take it as well. Oh, I've seen this story a million times, that when you've got the tree and protector, that
random arrow, but that is far from reliable.
Yeah.
Especially when you're playing at this level.
And now we got these supports moving in. Yamson coming to help out Gunner. And of course, Lelis is here. So it's just Husky and RCY. Arrow flying in. RCY going to get stunned up, but the rune is on the top half. It's a DD. Lelis is going to be guarding. Taiga gets a kill onto Hector with no supports around. And maybe even Gunner falling. Husky looking for the solo kill. And Gunner just needs a little bit more. The Fairy Fire and the last connection from the Fire Spirits. It's enough. He will lose his life to Lelis, but Gunner down. And RCY, he will take this lane.
A lot of damage.
Even the glass cannon side of things. It's kind of like when we've seen some of the Arc Warden players. Like, I remember in the last patch, like Tour 2, for example. We saw a lot of those active rotations move. Got the Doom connection onto the Phoenix. And there goes Husky. But also Moo looks to go down as a result of that. So, kill for RCY with the rotation. Bottom lane, also a bit of a scuffle going on. Yamson and Gunner helping out Hector as Taiga and Sunlight got the jump on them.
Definitely worth it there.
Oh, Hector's alone. They all left. He's all by himself. This could be big. They've got Yamson coming in, though. And there's a Sunder that they actually recognize that he could be turning around with a Sunder. And he's trying to get it, too. He's low on HP. Yamson is almost dead. Taiga, there's the Mortimer's Kisses. The Mortars flying in. And Taiga slowly burning, but nice jukes. Very good jukes. Still goes down to Lelis with the shotgun. But Samson going on forward. They've got the TP from Gunner. Hector still in the front line. No Metamorph, but look at how big this TB is in the front. He's not even scared. Sunlight does get the link on top of Gunner. Stun does connect onto the TV. RCY, no Sunder this time. And there goes Hector. Saro does catch RCY mid-timber chain. And Samson on the run. He's on the chase. No stun available. RCY going for the slow. But
Gunner, both teams are happy with this. Because you have... Even if you want to make a play on Wildcard, you really can't. We talked about the limitations of the draft, right? As they're going to go on the stun.
Oh, that's a lot of targets here. But Moo also showing up. The Doom is onto the Razor. Mortimer's Kiss is flying in. Taiga's going to be dropping. RCY. A bit too late for the party here. Going to get stunned up as well. Here comes the Sven, though. They've got the Egg placed down as well. Yaps straight directly wants to destroy it. Hector down already. Egg's going to get destroyed. And Samson going to be going onto the front line. RCY forcing Moo away with Sunlight. Low HP. Going for the teleport out. Gunner trying to roll in for the interruption. But no, the TP goes through. Gunner's roll does get interrupted, however. And now he will lose his life. And Sammy Boy still chasing Yamsa, but he's a bit too far away. Lelis also teleports out. That's a costly trait for Nouns. 2 supports for 2 other. There's a tier 3, and they even got the time, but the Doom comes out from Moo. He's going to be finding in the front. Mortimer's Kiss is going to be flying in as well. Burning out. But that BKB on Sunlight, he isn't really flustered about what's happening right now, but he's 800 HP. He's going to need some help in a matter of time. In a matter of moments, at least. Gunner, again rolling in. He's going to find another connection onto Taiga. He did drop the overgrowth a bit earlier there, but not too much effect coming out of that. Phoenix getting killed. Razor getting killed. Triple for Mr. K1 Hector. Gunner, he's not done yet. He wants RCY.
Maybe he should be, I don't know.
Participate in the fight. The Vessel's going to be hurting him as well. And RCY, pummeled by Hector. Lelis getting the connection there with a stun, preventing the Timbersaw from escaping, but he's not taking any damage right now. Also be given the cheese. He could just go back in. Hector's about to run out. Sunlight right in the middle of the fight as well. Egg's going to be thrown right into the middle of the battle. They cannot focus the Egg. They're going to finish off Gunner. He's down. Egg's done onto 2. And Wildcard still standing their ground. That cheese given allows RCY to now charge in, and Sammy Boy can also return into the fray. Blink is ready in 1 second. Who does he go for? They actually jump on him, and the refresher, another Doom, and now he's in trouble. Sammy Boy about to drop. He is down. Nouns with that refresher used there, able to surprise Sammy Boy completely off guard. Husky's the next target to be focused on, tries to sunray himself away. Taiga's also dropping to Moo, almost getting that kill. And Lelis, he is in the river, helping out with this Husky kill. Taiga going down. Arrow flying in, RCY doesn't get caught by it. But Sammy Boy, he got caught by everything. He go. Airblade in the lane. He's the holder of the Aegis. Already got the link in. The Hex is going to be out there as well. They can get a good start of damage here for Sunlight. And at the same time, Sammy Boy jumping the backline, going for Lilith. The Snapfire is going to be taking a lot of damage. But look at Taiga. Again, a beautiful ulti. But is it going to be enough for them this time? Sven, again, going to be doomed up by Moo. He's got himself on his sights. But Sunlight trying to hunt Hector down. And Hector falls. There's the Aegis down. Still has Sunder. Has BKB. Has Metamorph in 15 seconds. But he needs to survive for that long. Hex coming out as well. Stun connecting. They are stacking their stuns. And the BKB comes out from TV. Husky on the side. Sunlight still throwing these right clicks. Moo trying to do as much work as he can. Still has a BKB. Hector going to be dropping the Sunder coming out. Sunlight's going to be dropping low. Moo's going to be dropping low as well. But they can't get these kills. Not just quite yet. Hector turns around. Wants to get to Sven. Wants to punish Sammy Boy. Yamsen's falling low. And there goes Sammy. There goes Moo. There goes Husky. Hector still stands his ground. Yamsen's going to be pummeled away by Taiga and by RCY. And Sunlight, they're chasing Gunner right now. Again, the same cliff movement, but the TP, he should be able to get out. Yes, he will. RCY onto Yamsen, but they both survive. Taiga, once again, tries to be the man of the hour. RCY is the one getting doomed this time, so Samson's going to make it work. Gunner, he's low on HP. Hector also getting forced away from the high ground. Gunner surviving. Nobody dead yet. And here comes one of his kisses. The barrage is coming out from Lelis, but Hector... he will go down, but RCY dies as well. TB instant buyback. And so does RCY. That's about it. Here goes Sunlight. A bit of poke here. They already popped the Moonlight Shadow as well. Roshan, he's back home. Another Axe Blessing. No shards. Okay, oh, Taiga found a great start for Nouns. They've got Taiga. And he's gone. He's not going to be returning to this fight at all. 80 seconds dead. Sunlight Mantis just before the Doom connects from Moo. But he's going to get caught inside a rock, and he's pushed back in. What are you going to do? Surrounded by enemies. Well, he's doomed up now. But they're actually winning this fight. Sunder panicked on Lelis. Hector down! So is Sunlight. He does come with the buyback, but there's no TB for 1 minute, for 2 minutes even. Sven, low on HP, still doomed up, and Gunner trying to snipe him. Arrow flying in. They might just get him. Yes, they do. Sammy Boy, he's got his buyback back, though. He's returning to the fray. Gunner rolling away, trying to get his some distance, but RCY says no. No TV for 100 seconds. The other one being focused on as well. Moo still holding on to the front line. Yamsen, they've got Gunner. He rolls in. The arrow will connect onto Razor because the Mortis Kiss is flying in. They want to take this Sunlight Razor down. He's so low on HP, but no! He's going to be able to run out. Moo's still in the front, and he's trying to keep themselves alive at least a little bit longer. 20 seconds for the TB, but Moo's going to be dropping. And Moo, he does have a buyback. He's going to be able to return. Wildcard, they're going to be super careful now. They're low on HP. They're going to lose Sunlight. They might even lose more. RCY trying to fight back, but they will lose Sven. Sammy Boy, dieback imminent. RCY, he's also going to be taken away, and now smack the hell out of them as they take 4 inside their own base. They hold and keep the game, and now we could be going coast to coast, Fear.
Double check the timers. 40 seconds cooldown for Timber. 5-minute cooldown.
They're not being given that time.
It's GG.
They're not being given that time, really. They're focusing on the tier force right away. Hector pummeling away on the buildings. They know there's no Sven. They know there's no Razor. Egg already popped down. Taiga getting jumped on here as he's trying to buy some time, trying to make some space, but he's out. He will buy back, but they also lost Husky. And Husky's gone for 100 saying at this game, it looks like it's done for. These buybacks, whatever they have, whatever they're coming off cooldown, it's not enough. GG, Nouns. Oh man, the moment they saw Wildcard's gonna extend their visit in their base, I think that was a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Beast of a slow?
No. I mean, yeah, the uproar, technically.
Yeah, so that's 3 slows that they have in the team. Okay, maybe you could put maybe a value point or something. Still 20% can be useful. Nevertheless, looking at some of these lanes, how they're rolling out.
We're watching Layla's die top.
Mids. Oh, Layla's dying top.
Oh, you don't want to see Rocket
Yes,
Barrage.
it is. Sammy Boy, Rocket Barrage. God damn it. Well, Sammy Boy does Sammy Boy things, so he'll get a kill with Rocket Barrage. I'll allow it this time. Gets first blood for the team.
I mean, I think if you get 1 point in Rocket Barrage, you might as well get 2. In my eyes.
News soon. It's going to be 3. Taiga rolling in on Yamsen, looking for another kill, and Wildcard already up with 2 on the board.
Things going well I think earlier against Sand King GÓMEZ, and he was much more farmed on his Finn free farming, but he's playing against a bit tougher opponent, it does see, especially laning stage wise, and this Darkseer's free farming as bottom lane.
Hector. Here comes Sammy Boy as well to join in on the fight. This time the rocket will connect and the kill will be secured. Sunlight will get the final touch, topping net worth now as well at 4K. I was looking at a very interesting statistic here. So we've talked a lot about Sunlight's hero pool in the past. We'll get back to that in a second. At the top lane, as Sammy Boy actually gets returned the favor by nouns. Return kill going their way. Moo, he's down a half HP. Does have pulverized mana available with the stick, but he wants Husky. These mid heroes, Void Spirits, the Ember Spirits.
Oh, Hector.
He's only played one single game of Darkseer, and that was last year. And now it's off to a fantastic start. His second ever competitive Darkseer game. And now getting a second kill on Hector by the looks of it. Low on HP. Gunnar trying to help out the situation. Hector still falls. Sunlight picks another kill for himself. Yamson, Gunnar has to walk away. And Taiga with the help of RCY. Here comes the Tiny. And RCY, he ain't that tiny. He's kind of huge already this early game.
Yeah, and you're saying off to a great start, the opposite of that. In this particular game, yeah, he can keep farming and he'll be a problem. But you kind of want to always be ahead on Sven. The comeback mechanic on this hero, even though he does farm quickly, is not great, as Moo might be.
Okay, interesting battle here in the top lane, 3 versus 3. Moo's the one being targeted on, and he's actually the one to drop first. Unable to roll away, maybe even Yamson dropping as well as Taiga does have to magnetize, and he's just going to continue dropping these remnants on top of him. He could get one more. And Husky, even with the wave of terror extras, and there's the tree lamp straight on top of his face.
I mean, how scary would that be? Just some tree comes flying at your face like that. It's worth it. And what I mean by that is you can either farm to make yourself massive net worth-wise, or you can use your advantage to stop the enemy from farming. And you see him using the gates. Well, I guess meanwhile we'll watch
and we also see Hector being surrounded. Not getting any chill. They found a weakness, and they're exploiting that weakness.
And it kind of shows you, like, Sammy's just using these gates over and over, but he will go down.
Yeah, he's also using his TP scrolls going back from base to from the fountain to the lane, but they will get themselves a retaliation on Moo. Heavy damage coming in though, and Gunnar trying to recapitulate or get at least capitalize on the situation, but just goes down. They finally finish off Taiga. That's just an ES support. They lost so many heroes for this one. Hector's respawned back into the game, but they lost 3.
And one, probably.
This just might be the 4th, and technically this could be a team wipe as they just finished that Sven kill before. That's technically a team wipe right there.
It is, yeah. They got Earth Spirit and Gyro out of it, though. So, 5-2. So, but it doesn't really matter. It's his choice. I'm just glad he is going for the Ags. After we're seeing a lot of players get a transition item into Ags.
Mr. V-Tune on bait. 1 against Wildcard in game number 2 with that gyrocopter, but they've got themselves the AA blast onto Taiga. He's taking a lot of hate. Actually stuns RCY in the river too. But Moo, I think he's a little bit too deep right now. Husky swapped his ally who was already dead. He's going to die himself as well thanks to that swap, and Moo will live.
Yep. Good little fight there for nouns, much needed as they are. And there's really nothing of value to break this game. So
this surprise element is what it's all about. But Blink is also a surprise element, so which one does they value more? Lela's already going for the early Hex here. Look at that wall, going on to 3, but they've got Taiga. They will also take down Lela's. Moo, he does get the pulverize. Sammy Boy being controlled. Gunnar in the backline. Moo, he's trying to go for the TP out. He's already given everything he can. And now Hector, he's all by himself. Sven needs some help. Ice Blast is coming in, but it was only connecting onto RCY and onto Sunlight. Samson still on the chase here. Tree will connect. 200 HP. Rocket is on its way. Even a toss coming out. He should not live. The rocket destroyed. Anti-air working out inside the base of nouns, but they will come at the cost of Moo's life. Hector survives, and the team sacrifices themselves for him to escape. And that tier 3 tower still staying up. Sammy Boy, Hector, he does not have a God Strength available. Round number 2, and again, he's just getting trampled and pummeled and hammered. And he's down. Gunnar on the left.
Trying to get the puck.
For the time being.
It's like, who's he connecting with? He has a Silver Edge instead of a Blink Dagger, so it's harder for him to take the team fights right now. If he had a Blink, team fights would be easier. He wants to play like the split push game.
And Moo goes straight in, but RCY interrupting them with the Avalanche. Pulverize comes through. Coil onto 2. Hector gets 1. Looking for RCY. And talk to you about this man. He has not died again. Last game, it took him 49 minutes to kill RCY. Now he's 30 minutes in, still, well, almost 30 minutes in, still unkilled. Wants to keep it that way as long as possible. Lillis going in as the smokes are popping. Gyrocopter in the front, swap from Husky. Stun connecting onto Moo. They've got the wall placed down. Yamson's going to be dropping Hector, hammering down Husky. Takes down 1, but he's again chased by the rest of Wildcard. Hector fighting back. Man fighting 1v3. Not enough.
It's rough. Life
taken away. Hunter still thinking about the backline snipe here, but looks like they're going to be too far.
Before he can do it.
Untraditional spot for Roche to die, but hey, if it works, it works.
And it definitely worked.
Aegis and Cheese recovered. That will be Sammy Boy with a second life, and RCY, if he already wasn't invulnerable or immortal, he might be again. Taiga, Moo just rolled himself in, and so did Taiga, but now Moo, 1000 HP, BKB once again, does get hit by the roll. Gets body blocked a bit there by Taiga. Rocket flying, and that rocket's definitely going to stun him up if RCY doesn't intervene first. Sammy Boy gets the kill for it. Backdoor protection is up, but creeps are coming.
There should be potentially 2 sides. Maybe Primal or Sven should potentially have one. But I think they realize they just need to be tankier, so... Positioning is going to be important, and Sammy decides with this minute left on Aegis, now's the time to go. They're going to go for the high ground.
And Lillis goes in quickly with the stun, but RCY reads this one. The wall on 2, and they've got Lillis down. Hector with his BKB trying to save Gunner's life. Moo pulverize, a lot of damage. Husky will drop in the course of that, but Moo's about to die. Hector's down, and this is game.
Yep.
GG, Wildcard tie it up.
We all knew it was going to happen eventually, just because of how competitive these two teams are. And Wildcard kind of showing after game number 1 there that it wasn't a fluke, you know, like that they should have.
The loser gonna have to start their road from the top 6 lower bracket run, so that's gonna mean at least 3 more series, maybe even 4 if I remember correct at that point. It's a lot more Dota. And here we go with the first blood brawl. Sunlight. He had a fantastic start to the last game, but this time his life is taken away, and Gunner, with that Illuminate, will take first blood. The rest of Wildcard wounded. Arrow flying in, destroys the catapult, doesn't land on Sunlight. And he's got some backup. Husky's here, level 5. RCY. He's done 1 successful rotation. Can he make another happen? It's Moo with a Vanguard duel early. Here comes Sammy Boy. Maybe they can even get a win out of this. Well, the dual victory isn't going to be there.
Oh, they got Gunner too.
And he got Gunner. They got Gunner as well. The Crowd going to need some help. And here comes the Solar Guardian into the rocket. And there goes Gunner. RCY gets Gunner as well. Not just 1, but 2 cores at the price of 1.
I mean, they got Leap on Taiga. What this looks... Oh, he has Battery Assault and Leap.
Oh,
this guy playing ability draft or what?
Okay.
Getting chased down out of the ordinary, but we're definitely waiting for this blink on Sunlight before a lot of action happens.
Yep, for sure. You know, the classic items are definitely going to be popping up. What about the Caudle? Caudle going to
Caudle's already ready to fight.
He's already ready to fight
openings.
And there goes Taiga.
Right,
easy
it's a kill for
the top lane.
So that's kind of nice. Yeah, and 14 minutes are coming out. Wisdom runes. Yamsun going in for it. He only... that's not going to work. So it gets 560 XP, but gives away 323 gold and probably close to that amount of EXP back.
And LC, he also has his. So let's see if Wildcard want to ramp up that tempo. 4 heroes already in mid. Maybe now with all of this wait for some action, we might just be biding our time and finally getting what we want. Lillis, slightly AFK there for a moment. Gets surprised by this sudden gank squad. And he will be taken down. Taiga with the zoning cogs as well, preventing Moo from helping Gunner for a reinitiation. Actually, a good cog placement there.
And I think the problem that we're seeing with the draft here of nouns, it's like, who's going to do things? It has to be all this first pick clockwork, right? But you got a lot of heroes that can kind of like deal with them at this point in the game. And Taiga's been doing a good job of stealing his spells and playing his own clockwork.
So duel onto the Medusa. Perfect target. Duel win going for Sunlight out of that. Oh, he was caught. He was caught. He did not see that one coming. Right. You wanna maybe think about a halberd? Maybe get that. Well, the BKB at least. The one that he wants to get. But look at this smoke up towards mid, and hello, Hector. And also maybe go back to sleep, Hector, by the looks of it, as he might just fall here. Low on HP, mana's all gone, and there his life is also void. Lelis trying to do the best that he can at the backline, but here's the Doom onto Samson. Gunner trying to constantly spam out Illuminates. Maybe they can kill the Gyrocopter, walking into the horses and sent to the heavens. 2
Poor
for
Sammy
1
boy
trade-off.
getting doomed. And
Rid of that.
Yeah, but they have a couple wards in that area, so getting rid of both of them is most likely unlikely. As Sammy boy, he's getting caught again here, but he gets his spells off.
Oh, the hook shot is also perfect by Lelis. Yamson, he is down. No hope of survival this time, but Wildcard looking to retaliate. Clockwork in the middle, Sunlight, he doesn't have a duel, but he will soak up the damage. And the coil on 2, RCY catching both of them, but Medusa's on his way with the illusions at least. Marana's also here, still moving about. They do have Moonlight Shadow. Taiga, he's in a very bad position right now. He's using that Illuminate against them, but that Star Storm's going to be too much. Yamson snipes a kill, making it a 2 for 1.
You know, Hector's just going to hit mid lane here. And we're seeing right now how badly... I mean, I think you need a BKB personally if you are playing this Gyrocopter. But he's going to choose the Manta route.
Oh, and there we go.
And we're going to get another duel win.
Another duel win, indeed. Off the same target as well that just died in the top triangle. Or the X triangle, even.
Well, that's kind of why...
So trying to back away, but they got the hook shot connecting onto Sunlight. Interrupted away. Sammy Boy also stunned in the lane by the Mystic Gaze. At the same time, RCY with that DD rune. Here comes the Solar Guardian from Husky. Doesn't do quite much, and nouns are still completely fine. Full and healthy. Husky is being chased by Moo. Does get hit by another Infernal Blade. The arrow flying in will connect, and the Starstorm takes him down. But Sammy Boy charging in. He still has that Aegis. But Yamso's going to be dropping. The Marana's already low and gone. And Moo, he's going to get stunned in the river. Gunner trying to help him out. Illuminate Blast. Maybe Samson might fall. Blinding Light. Oh, they're in the area.
All right. This is what we've been waiting for. This is the moment.
Gunner.
Can they get Sammy?
Going in. Oh, he misses the duel. Doesn't get the coil. Misses as well. 2 big abilities gone, but the Doom is connected onto Samson. Husky, he doesn't get his Solar Guardian off. It's interrupted by the Infernal Blade. And Taiga, he's in the middle of the battle. Dawnbreaker is out of play. Could not have gone worse for Wildcard. Gunner chasing Yamson, and Samson, he's going to take this one. Lelis right behind Taiga. Disaster strikes Wildcard. Trying to build some difference on Taiga here, but he's gonna be eventually caught here. Trying to snipe Lelis. He's gonna try, but it's not gonna be enough. Look at the hectic drawing there on the map.
I mean, they need to be able to
happy.
Husky, but he does have ulti, okay.
He does have ulti. He can still join it with the Solar Guardian, but Hector on the side. They see the Medusa Courier. Maybe just on the edge of vision.
Moonlight is running out now, so now they have vision.
Go. They've got the coil. It snaps on Gunner. Arrow flying in, and there's the duel. It connects onto Moon. He does not have that link that's available, but Sunlight's down, and Taiga follows suit. Samson gonna get doomed up. Wildcard to lose another member, and RCY is his first death imminent. Gunner poking him around, hexed up as well. Arrows there. RCY immortal no more.
And normally when RCY dies, you know the game is close to unwinnable at this stage. 5 or 6 hits from K1.
Yeah,
it's looking rough.
Sunlight really doesn't feel like he's built to last for very long. And right now, look at just how they're surrounding him from all directions. And how quickly he does drop on this LC. Not even a fighting chance given to him. And Taiga's also gone.
Is the game just over like that? Like,
it does feel like it is.
I mean, we had a bit of a stalemate. Both teams wanted to mega creeps now. Yeah, and you don't have the best heroes to... I mean, you're struggling to kill a Tormentor. Sammy Boy I mean, he has no satanic, and he has no life soon here.
Oh,
As he
Doom
does
is already used as well. Sammy Boy might just get deleted right away. Yes, he does. Lelis gets the kill with that rocket barrage of rockets. The flares take him out.
And there's the buyback into instant hex, and they're going to call it.
He's just gone. That's game. Wildcard gave it a hell of a fight, but still it is Nouns continuing to dominate. Especially in the moments that matter. This series, it will haunt Wildcard, but you got to scrap it. You got to move onward. That game one was